What's up, everybody? It's your favorite show, Get a Bucket. I'm your host, Train, as usual. Hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. And as y'all can see, we got my guy Chris on the screen. Chris, what's good with you, baby?
What's good with you, Bo?
Lakers in 7. That's crazy. That's crazy. So we got to go game 7 the whole way through. That's tough, bro. That's tough. But I mean, look, that's interesting. That's interesting. Maybe we'll talk about it a little later on. Maybe we'll talk about it a little later on. All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Listen here. We got Chris back on the screen looking nice. You know what I'm saying? You was looking a little cloudy earlier there, my boy. Like it was looking quite grainy. I'm like, damn, I hope it's not like that for the whole episode. That's tough. That's hurtful. And it's hurt too, because like the people who listen to this for the audio aspect aren't really going to understand the struggle I'm having to deal with on the editing aspect. It's like, it's tough. But you're back. I'm glad to see it. And I'm glad you're here because we got a lot to talk about for this division. So, it's a nice restart. So let's go ahead and restart with the Southwest Division. Now, I'm sorry. That's what we talked about last time. Northwest Division. Yep. Now we got here some interesting teams. But a team that some people now feel like they might sleep on because of the situations that they're in. And it's kind of heartbreaking to see this. But the Blazers, right? I think people kind of view them as a team you can sleep on. And I think one reason why you think you might be able to sleep on them is this man, Jusuf Nurkic, bro. Like, he is so underwhelming to me. Like, matter of fact, I have to pull up his splits or his stats just when I say that. Because, I mean, you can't just make a statement like that and then not have anything to back it up, right? But, like, he to me, I think that's Portland's main issue. While I'm pulling up his stats, Chris, what's your take on someone like Jusuf Nurkic for the Portland Trailblazers? Is he someone that's good to you? Like, where do you rank Jusuf Nurkic for you? Like, how do you view him?
Well, backtrack. Some of the NBA heads don't know. Jerkis was behind who? The Joker in Denver. So when they shifted the Joker, I said when it said Jerkis to Portland, they already knew Joker was going to be their center.
Mm-hmm.
Portland thought of the same thing with Jerkis.
Mm-hmm.
And it haven't pan out that way because it's either he's been hurt or he be giving us dog shit at performance in the playoffs.
Yep. Now let's pull up his, gotta pull up his stats. 13 last season, so he improved his scoring. Gave you 9 rebounds, 3 assists. All right, cool. And then gave you 52, 36, 66 splits. That's not bad. All right, like that, it could be worse. Now, from a defensive standpoint, though, we have here 0.9 steals, 1.2 blocks. It's not the worst. I'd want to see a little bit better, but again, that's what you're gonna get out of Nurkic. So I mean, I can't really say, oh, that's that's under. It's not expected. And that to me hurts because when I look at this Blazers team, matter of fact, let's pull up the Blazers squad while I think about it. When I look at this Blazers team, we had a competent team where honestly, you have a solid big man to guard combo, you can do something. Like the Nuggets just showed you what you could look like with a quality MVP level player, which Damian Lillard could be, and then a solid complementary player, which is what Jusuf Nurkic was hoping to be. And like, I got Dame, I got Anthony Simons, Matisse Thybulle was playing some good ball. Shaden Sharp showed you he was developing real nice. They had GP2 for a little bit. Like, Cam Reddish was giving you solid minutes, 13. No, yeah, he was like 13 points something like that for a little while. Nazir Little from your UNC Tar Heels was giving you 10. Like, everybody across the board was doing well. You even had Josh Hart for a little bit. Like, to me, bro, it's like Kevin Knox was. No, I'm not gonna bring that up. Jeremy Grant was cool, Jusuf Nurkic. They had the Portland Trailblazers, by my estimation, have enough to replicate what the Nuggets had. Because again, the Nuggets MVP was Jokic. Well,
Mhm.
the MVP for the Blazers would have been Dame. So if I have a fringe all-star big man, the way Jamal Murray was, because remember Jamal Murray was coming off injury, ladies and gentlemen. So I say fringe all-star. He didn't get all-star consideration, but fringe all-star because we recognize there are some good players. Fringe all-star. If that's what you have for Portland, well, I wholeheartedly think Jeremy Grant can replicate. Maybe not as a backup center, but he can replicate what Aaron Gordon did. Like you
Mhm.
have pieces on that team. Maybe you don't get rid of Josh Hart because your team's rolling, and we saw what Josh Hart did for the Nuggets. So you mean tell me that's not
I
what
mean
the
the
Nuggets
Knicks.
had? No, I mean, yeah, for the Knicks. So you mean tell me that's not what they had, what the Nuggets had in Bruce Brown? Really?
Mm,
Cool. Like
mm.
Portland had success. It's just Jusuf Nurkic is underwhelming. So until we get that fixed, which he's on the books for about 3 seasons, which again, I mean, if we bring up his stats one more time, what was it, like 12? No, 13, 9, and then in 3. Normally, those aren't too bad stats. Like you can live with those from your big. But
I
like
mean,
Jamal
bruh,
Murray was giving like 17. Like how much was Jamal giving? I feel like I still have his stats up.
I
Like
mean,
Jamal
bruh,
Murray was giving solid buckets.
bruh. Yeah, but you gotta realize is he was backing up now the MVP of the league.
But
If you
he,
want to
but
think,
he's
go ahead.
that don't even matter. He's not backing him up now. And like you could Yusuf Nurkic, right? 13, 9, 3.
That's
Then
not bad.
it's not, but remember though, I said Dame is being compared to
Jamal.
Jokic. No,
Okay.
Jokic, because they're MVP caliber players. So this is what Yusuf Nurkic has to do. He has to give me around 24 and 6, something comparable like that for a big man. Which again, if we're looking at Yusuf Nurkic, I don't think what Jamal Murray currently has is better than what Yusuf. I don't think Yusuf Nurkic. I don't think what Yusuf Nurkic eclipses Jamal Murray's. Like 13, 9, and 3 with like zero point 0.9 and 1.2 as a 6'11 big man, the main big man on your team. It doesn't eclipse Jamal Murray, especially when he pairs so well
With
with Dame. I
Jokic.
mean, with Jokic. I don't think Nurkic pairs so well with Damian Lillard. Like to me, Damian Lillard is dragging Nurkic. Yeah, Damian Lillard is dragging Nurkic, and Jamal Murray is helping Jokic. That's the difference. So until we get that switch up,
I agree.
I would not want to have Nurkic as my main big. I would try my hardest to flip him for someone like a Miles Turner. But that's another discussion for another day. I was just curious with thoughts about the man Nurkic. I ain't want to slander him too badly. Not
I
kind of
mean,
getting
he's
off
not.
that.
I mean, he's not a bad player. Don't get it switched. He's not a
Not a
bad
bad player.
player.
He's just not the best and not what
But
you
I
want.
agree with you. I
Yeah,
I agree with you. Like
yeah,
they,
exactly.
he alone is literally holding back Portland from like literally contending and now a more powerful West.
Yeah.
If you're talking about Portland being in the East,
Mm.
fair game.
Yep.
But you in the West with a whole lot of dogs that you got to deal with on a nightly basis.
And right now the game is structured where bigs aren't as prep. Don't get me wrong. Everybody wants a good big. Nobody has a lot of teams don't have elite bigs. When we think of elite bigs, we're talking about Jokic. We're talking about Joel Embiid. Carl Anthony
Right?
Towns gets slandered so badly. Sabonis is back in the mix now. There's
And
and
Triple
there's a
J,
small window where the
and Triple
bigs
J,
are. Yeah. So like there's a small window where you have an ability to have a to be respected as a big because he's not the best player. He's not the best big, but you can be viewed as one of the better bigs because of the timing and who your team is. So Nurkic, this is the time for you to step up that mantle. But I mean, ladies and gentlemen, that about covers the Western Conference. Chris, I don't know if you got anything else you wanted to add before we close up shop, but I greatly appreciate you, my boy. And as y'all know, y'all definitely see him. Y'all will see him up here again as well. Stay tuned for the Carter albums to drop. You know, we got that coming out of the way. So he got some EPs working on them right now, but we'll have it out coming soon before long. But Chris, do you have anything you want to say for the close up shop?
Once again, bro. Thank you, man. Thank
I
you, bro.
appreciate you. I appreciate you. Lakers in 7 is really aggressive, by the way. I just want to reiterate that. That's going to be a really gruesome, tiring playoffs. I'm tell you right now. But I mean, hey, maybe if we win the championship and we do it all in 7 games, maybe Braun retires. I don't know. We'll see how it shakes. But ladies and gentlemen, please like, subscribe, comment, tell anyone about the show. My name is Trey. I'm the host of Get a Bucket. Hope you all have a good one. Take care.
Oh, I did not know you guys were still here. As you can see, we're at the back end of the show. No pun intended, but look, hope you all enjoyed it. And before you go, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the IG account, share the content to anybody who's anybody. And most importantly, leave your thoughts and comments below. But I got to go back and play Buddy in 2K, so let me unmute him real quick. Excuse me. Hey, boss, I'm back. Nah, you better catch this word. You know we get buckets around here, too.